What's up, guys? Hope you're all well. Welcome back to another episode of Podghost.
And today in the orange corner, we have my brother, Bilal Ali.
Come on.
Yes.
What are you saying, Bill?
Why am I clapping on my own?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers.
Wa alaikum assalam, my brother.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
No, thank you very much for coming on, man.
Bro, the pleasure's all ours, man. Thank you so much for...
I ain't even going to say
giving us
thank
your
you.
time.
Like, he had to come on.
Yeah, true. You were very confident. He was like, bro, I'm exactly Bill with my boy.
Come on.
Bill, listen, thank you again, like we just said, my bro. And we always like to delve into the life of our guests before we start talking about the controversies, the life.
Mad.
You know, because you've been through a lot, bro. At a young age, you've been through a lot. Yeah? So we want to go into, bro, your early years, how it was growing up, school life, and when you started boxing.
Okay, well, look, I'm going to keep it short, brief. Just going to go quickly, yeah. But obviously, I don't know, like, obviously, growing up in Beckton, East London, that's where I'm from. Yeah, come on. Obviously, Kingsford is the school that I went to. You know, obviously, I gets in the ends. You know, you man are from there. You know, you have your fights. Like me, I used to get into a lot of fights, a lot of this, a lot of troubles. Got kicked out of school a couple of times, but look, bro, it's part of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm from there. It's what made me, and I don't regret nothing. You know.
So you think it was like a rough childhood? Not rough, but you mean you got caught up in the whole street life?
Look. I'll say this is what I'll say. Yeah, I'll say growing up as a kid, I had the best childhood possible. You know, my mom, my dad, they done a lot for me. My family, like everyone done a lot for me. I can't ever lie to you. Like I could never complain about it. Even my neighbors, you know, like small things that people don't talk about. Your neighbors.
Respect, my bro.
Yeah, even your neighbors. I had good neighbors, still have good neighbors, good family. So I had a good childhood. Even growing up, like you said now, like you mentioned, that's where you get sidetracked with certain things because, 100%. You know, you meet certain people, maybe certain crowds. You see the older lot. Yeah. Sometimes the older lot can...
Peer pressure.
So you know how it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, man. Normal stuff, you know. A lot of trouble I got involved with. But I wouldn't change for nothing because they made me who I am today. So
you wouldn't say you regret anything you've done in the past or your school life?
You know, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm still going to make mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
As a human, that's just part
100%,
of life.
exactly.
But the thing is, I always say I don't regret my mistakes because how would you know what's right and what's wrong without mistakes?
Exactly.
And how are you ever going to learn from them?
Yeah, 100%.
Without, you know, your wrongs and all of that stuff. So I never regret nothing because of those mistakes. I am who I am today.
Plus, I wouldn't say that he didn't used to go out looking for trouble, but when trouble used to come, he used to deal with it in the appropriate manner.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you beat him up and tell us?
Nah, Seff knows from day one.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, man.
So you say, bro, look, obviously, when you left school, you were relatively young, bro, when you broke into, let's say, the limelight of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew of you, but didn't know you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I knew you were everywhere.
I get you.
And obviously, Seff was a really close friend of yours.
course,
But well before even, you know, I got to know Seff on that level, I knew who you were.
Yeah.
Being catapulted, bro, at such a young age, firstly, how did you get into boxing? What made you go into boxing? And secondly, when you did finally get into boxing, tell us more about the feelings and the side that people don't know about being a professional fighter.
Okay, so yeah, we can talk about that. So
please do, bro.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what it is. Same thing what I said before. I got involved in, you know, fights, all that stuff. But the reason I got involved in that was because when I first ever started my secondary school life, it was just I can't lie to you, it was a rough year. Even that, the year was rough, you know, the school was rough. And I said to myself, you know what? If I don't learn how to fight, I'm gonna get eaten up in this school. That's what I said to myself.
Wow.
So I learned boxing that time when I was about 13, 14. So moving forward, done that. Obviously, I stopped for years. Obviously, got kicked out of college for fighting, all that stuff as well. My cousin's the one that said to me, look, bro, you obviously like fighting. He goes, why don't you do something?
No doubt.
Yeah, that can even help you progress with it. And I said, like, what though? And he goes, you used to do boxing. So do boxing. So I said to him, I don't know about that, this is that. So he used to always lecture me, bro.
Yeah.
And when I say lecture, I mean every time he used to see me, he used to lecture me. And I used to run upstairs sometimes. Like, but I'm not lying to you. I said, hey, he's coming outside here. I used to run straight upstairs. I used to think, I don't want to hear lectures. I don't want to hear nothing. But then one time, he spoke to me and he said, stop boxing. and you never know. You can make something out of yourself. You can, you can make a lot of money of it. You can look after people. You can do this. And me, one thing about me, I always wanted to help people. I always wanted a platform, the financial part where I could just help people around the world.
Of course.
Family, friends, people around the world I don't even know. So, of course, moving forward, it was a lot because I turned pro at 22. And I started boxing properly when I was 19. So
Still a young age as well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So even when I got told, yeah, you're turning professional, like I think you're ready, bro, at 22, so much come at me so fast. And I'll tell you why. Because number one, I was a Pakistani boxer. And before me, the Pakistani boxer that was making so much noise was
Amir
the one
Khan.
and only Amir Khan.
Big up,
big up.
legend.
Come on, legend in the game.
man.
Yeah.
Who done a lot for the Asian community, you know.
Alhamdulillah.
And big up to him, and I'm grateful for people like that. So, of course, at that time I remember there was interviews, there was this, there was that. Bro, I couldn't even speak in an interview. I was thinking like, what do I even
It was
say?
all new to you, innit?
Bro, it was new, and I was young.
Yeah.
And of course, that come up to me. I'm still young now, by the way. I'm not acting like I'm some 50 years
Yeah, I
old.
mean, it's yeah.
Yeah, but
I'll stay out of them conversations.
yeah, so of course, interviews come, this come. My pro debut happened. Got signed to Frank Warren.
That was huge.
Huge for me,
Yeah.
especially.
I want to go into the whole Frank Warren situation.
Let's do it. But of course, getting signed to Frank Warren at a young age, it was kind of surreal to me because when I was young, I used to watch Prince Asim Hamid with Frank Warren, the Nigel Benz, the this. I see Mike Tyson with Frank Warren on YouTube videos and everything. So I thought, this is a big thing to me. But of course, people was even saying to me, you don't seem too happy. And the reason I said that was because, yeah, like, alhamdulillah, I got signed to a promoter, but I haven't done nothing in the sport yet. So what's the point of having a huge promoter if you've never done that yet? So I was very happy, but I thought this is the start. But I think too much come too fast for me at that age.
It's true, but at the same time, someone saw something inside you that was worth for them to push you towards Frank Warren, because you could have signed with anyone.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And he didn't have to take you as well.
100%.
So, you got to big yourself up where it is, innit?
Yeah, and look, it's about who you know as well.
Yeah, of course.
You got to have the talent. You got to be able to fight in this boxing game.
Yeah.
But it's about who you know as well. At the time, I had the right people with me that spoke to Frank and said, listen, we've got this kid, can sell a lot of tickets, can do this, can do that. And yeah, man. So like I said, a lot come.
Yeah, but when it did come to fights, I'm not going to lie, yeah. Touching on the tickets.
Yeah.
Bills used to sell the arena, he used to actually get more than what? I'd say at least 50-60% of the arena was you.
Oh, it was, bro, it
was
man.
mental.
Let me tell you what I missed though. I missed the whole ends, the whole area coming.
But it's the literally only time that you would see everyone come together. From
Wow.
the ends.
Yeah.
I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. You were like the
Golden
jewel,
boy.
in the whole crown, and everyone came to watch you. And bro, I want to stick to that because being a young boy yourself, but carrying such pressure, bro. Like even like you said, bro. Let's be real. When you're carrying the pressure of not just your family but your friends as well, your pride gets involved.
100%.
Now for you, bro, obviously having the career you had, we want to go into the time when you actually lost your first fight. And I remember, bro, it was COVID.
Yeah.
And you've explained off camera as well.
Yeah.
That there was a part of that whole COVID thing that left you very isolated and very alone, and you were drained. I want to go a bit more into that, bro, and how it felt for you when you mentally must have felt, fucking hell, I've just lost. Like you've been undefeated all this time. You've been the poster boy, and the fact of boxing is, bro, when you lose, everyone just changes their whole vibe towards
So
you.
true, man.
Tell us more about that, bro, because people that are watching this would want to know if they want to get their kids into boxing. They've got to be thick-skinned, right?
Yeah.
Oh, listen. You'll think normal life can make you thick-skinned, but boxing, bro, I'm telling you, you got to be mentally very strong to do that sport. Very strong. And but speaking about the loss, bro, it was, for me, it felt like a dream, bro. It felt like it didn't feel real. At that moment, it didn't feel real, because I'll tell you why, me coming up, people looked at me as the next big thing. I was seeing like podcast interviews, people like, yeah, this guy's gonna be the next big thing. Normal life, people telling me, oh yeah, I heard these people talking about you, and they were like, yo, he's gonna be the next Amir Khan, next this, next that. And bro, at that time, it was just so, it was
It's
lovely
mental to
hear.
think the people you look up to as well.
Yes.
Like people that we used to play in Fight Night together, but we used to link up and we used to play
For real.
PlayStation. Them man are talking and saying
Yes.
his name.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like,
So let me
what?
even tell you about that, because he's speaking about. So even so, we'll get to
Yeah.
that. But so when I lost my fight, bro, it was so surreal. But I'll tell you the reasons. Yeah, it was lockdown, like you mentioned, and it's for the people that that don't know. So it was lockdown days. There was no gym. For those that know, I used to train at Peacock Gym in Canning Town, but it closed down. I heard it was going to close down for a while, but I think lockdown was their best time to do it. So, of course, it closed down. We had no gym to train at. So we was at home, bro. That was the first time I would say even my discipline went. Because every day I was eating out, doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
Really?
We was at home.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth, we was at home playing GTA all the time. The GTA online. I was just eating, bro. And the thing is,
This geezer can eat.
bro, and I can
Bruh,
eat. I can eat.
hell, man.
I can
He
eat.
can eat.
so, but obviously, look, that's why I'll say the discipline was even better for me, because
Yep.
I'm someone that actually, I love food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who don't, But so I used to sacrifice quite a lot just to be at the top. So of course, lockdown happened. I was putting on so much weight, bro, and out of nowhere, we got this new gym open called Box Up Crime, who's a friend of, well, it still is. He's a friend of mine. It belongs to Stephen. So he said, "You lot, come here. We'll open up a gym. This is that." He was actually Anthony Yarde's friend. So we went there. That time it was just 2 bags, and the ring was in the corner somewhere. It was just getting built. So we was training, and then I got told that, yo, you got a fight coming up. You want to take it? I thought, bro, I got to take it. Money's low.
Yeah, of course.
Got to make that money.
Got
So
to
let's
boost
do
your
it.
career as well.
Got to boost my career.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, I got told that it's going to be on BT Sport. First time, fighting live.
Yeah.
So that's where it got a bit crazy. So I said, why not? It all sounds good. BT, still building my career. Let's do
of course.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, me and my coach, right, at that time, we was talking about doing super featherweight.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what super featherweight is, it's different weight classes in boxing, right? I was a lightweight. Super featherweight is the weight below that.
Yeah.
So for those that don't
What's
know,
the kg difference?
it's
or the
2
pounds?
kilos, but 2
2
kilos that people, for those that don't know, it's a lot.
It's a lot of weight,
It's
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Because even me, making 61 was hard.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, of
It was
course.
hard. So of course, getting out to 60, I couldn't even make it, bro. So cutting a long story short, I couldn't make it. I was in the bathtub, hot bathtub.
Just to add in, yeah, like he was looking sucked. Like he wasn't
Drained.
looking
Like,
himself.
drained out fully.
Yeah, man.
Drained. So I was in the bathtub, trying to lose the last 2-3 kilos in the bathtub. Bro, couldn't do it. I was seeing green lights. And at the time, I was fighting on Anthony's undercard. We was in a hotel staying, because at the time in lockdown, you had to stay in a hotel. So I was messaging Anthony. I said, bro, I can't make this weight. It's too hard. He messaged me saying, forget about the weight, get out, and I'll speak to the coach at the time about it. So of course, he done that, but bro, by the time it was too late, I was already too drained. The weigh-in happened. Next day, the fight happened. Bro, let me just tell you, I couldn't move my legs. I was weak, no energy. It was basically like a nightmare. So basically, I see how it is. When you have a dream when you're punching someone,
Yeah.
and you're not hurting them,
Yeah.
that was pretty much the dream. That's how it was. It was like a dream. And then, of course, I lost, bro. It just didn't feel real. And I remember at that time, there could be no one with you in the changing rooms or in the hotel room.
Yeah.
In that case, so I was by myself. I took everything by myself. I was in that room by myself, and it just didn't feel real, bro. And I knew it's not gonna hit me yet.
Yeah.
It hit me, but it didn't hit me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
And then I was in calls by my family, by this, but I was too embarrassed to even pick up. I was too embarrassed. So it was a lot. It was a lot.
That
Yeah,
takes
man.
a lot to say
Yeah,
that, bro, because that's why I
100%,
asked you
man.
the question where, for some reason, people, when they watch boxing, bro, or any sport, in that matter, they always think like, oh, look, these guys are so lucky, they're on BT Sport.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
They look good, they've got, sponsors, all that stuff, yeah? And the average person don't have that. So when they do see you going through all of this, they don't see the side that,
The struggles.
the struggles
Yeah,
and the
man.
pain
Yes,
and
yes.
the mental health side of things, bro. And sticking to mental health, obviously after you've come out now and you've like kind of accepted that I've lost, yeah. What was next for you? Like, want to stick to the sport, or did you actually feel like you lost love for the sport? I want to ask you how you were after that, because mentally, moving on from that, how did you find that?
Well, even building up to that fight, it wasn't just the weight. There was a lot I was dealing with at that time as well that a lot of people didn't know about. Just certain things that
Personal
shouldn't go
stuff,
involved with,
yeah.
that shouldn't go involved with. But yeah, so moving on. I mean, I never thought about giving up because if there's one thing that I always try showing is like to the people is to never give up. I always try to be a role model to the people.
Yeah.
To speak the truth, speak real, you know, get out of this stuff that's happening on the roads, the gang stuff, all that stuff that I've seen growing up.
Of course.
So I used to always, my mentality was always, not just for myself, but for the people as well. So now my story was, okay, cool. Now I want the youngsters in the future to say, you know what? He took a loss, but he bounced back from it. Just
Respect.
like life.
Yeah,
every
man.
day you go through this, you go through that. But
course.
what do we do every day? We wake up and we do it again.
Tack
we
it
carry
again,
on.
innit?
We
Yeah,
tack
man.
it again.
Yeah.
So, same thing, bro. Boxing's a part of life. It's a part of my sport. It was a part of my career, and still is. It's still part of my
It's
life.
like that famous saying, innit? Help me out here, guys, before I mess it up. That
I'm gonna
Rocky
help you,
saying,
I'm gonna help you.
no, the Rocky saying when he goes, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about
Yeah.
how hard you can get hit.
yeah.
Get up and keep moving forward.
Get up and keep moving forward.
Yeah, I just messed that
Yeah,
up. Guys, just imagine it like with so much
Yeah,
emphasis.
So much. Instrumental in there as
That
well.
was definitely not Rocky, bro.
That was Rocky. Rocky Balboa.
That was Rocky.
Anything, that's really good. Anything Rocky was your delivery. And you know what, bro? I'll tell you what, yeah. Obviously, bro, naturally,
Yes.
as you've obviously now taken a break
Yeah.
from boxing,
Yeah.
because I remember a couple of months ago you put a statement up, and I ain't gonna lie, you called me yourself,
Yeah.
and you were like, bro, you know, Bills is taking some time out.
Yes.
What, bro, straight up, what was the reason for it, bro? What was the reason for you to think, I need a break, man?
Okay, so this is where how you spoke about the ups in boxing, how people look on the outside and think, oh, look at this, he's on BT, you know, he's on JD, he's on this, he's on that, all this stuff that I went through. Because they were thinking that I was a millionaire, but I was very far from. So, but of course, look, it was like, bro, let me tell you what it was, yeah. I started off with Frank Warren, a promoter. So it wasn't a thing like, I started off on these small hall shows, how some boxers do, and of course that's part of life. I mean, it's normal. But I started off big, in my opinion, and
It's not even in your opinion. That's facts, man. Yeah.
So, of course, when I left that, and we'll get on to why I left that and why Frank Warren and me went different ways, parted.
Yeah.
So without it, bro, it was a bit different. Like I was fighting, but that buzz wasn't there no more for me. Bro, nothing was worth it to me. Nothing was worth it to me at that point. I thought, I'm waking up every day in the morning, 6 in the morning, going for my runs, coming back training afterwards, training. And bro, even I remember my last camp, I wasn't even happy, bro. I was not happy. Like I remember I was training, I was making weight. Bro, I was so frustrated. Like I remember I was even sparring and I was arguing with the guys I was sparring with and kicking off, and my mind was not there, bro. It was just not there. And you know what? I went home and I told myself, I said, you know what? I've been feeling like this for a long time. It's not a phase. It's just where it is right now. And then I told myself, I said, you know what? This is it. And for me to even say that, bro,
Hard.
it took a lot. Because look,
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
fighter, bro.
Yeah.
For those that know fighters, we're fighters. It could be the hardest thing. We'll
Yeah.
keep moving forward. So for me to say, I'm done with this, it was
And
hard.
It was a struggle as well, because
Yeah.
obviously me knowing Bills as well,
Yep.
I could see the change in him throughout that. I'd say that week maybe.
That week.
Yeah.
That week.
Obviously, Bills is one of the most hyperactive, funny guys you'll meet.
Come
But just that week, I wouldn't say he wasn't funny because he still kept a strong face for everyone, but you could tell there was
Yeah.
something wrong. So even that announcement for us was a bit like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
something must be serious here.
Yeah.
So you took the decision, bro, to come out. And how have you been since, bro? What have you been up to since the whole time?
Yeah.
'Cause I know with you, you recently got back into training and getting your mind together. You're probably studying the sport a lot more.
I am.
Right?
I am, funny enough, yeah.
And the thing is, I think now when we speak to you off camera, you understand so much, like you're explaining now.
Yeah.
Taking it back to that, bro, we want to ask, because a lot of people have actually asked us this, bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
What exactly happened with you and Tundi? Because obviously you were signed to a very good team, a very good, you had a very good camp, bro. And I remember seeing
Very
it all
good,
on
yeah, man.
Very good.
the, you and Yarde and the whole team, and you were a good crowd of people having a good time, and not only in the ring but outside the ring, you had a bonding with
entertainment and everything. Yeah.
Where did that relationship start to deteriorate, or where did you feel like, you know what, me and Tundi are not the way? What went wrong, bro? Just in your words, you want to hear exactly what happened.
Yeah. Let's speak about it, because you know is you man are my brothers,
Of course,
man.
but until now, I've always backed Tundi, even till now. I think only like recent times I kind of just told people the truth, but all this time, bro, I was still trying to make him look good. But I think sometimes it's time for the truth, you know?
Of
course. I'm the sort of guy, I don't always like holding things in. Sometimes this truth is meant to be spoken about, and no one can be upset about it because it's the truth, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, look, this is what happened, yeah? With me and Tundi was, remember, when I started with Tundi, he was actually the first guy I started with, even when I was a young kid. Kingsford times, school times. He was the guy that I started with. So, even going back to him, bro, truth is, he showed me a lot. He was someone I looked up to. We used to call him Unc.
Yeah.
He was like an uncle to us.
That's respect there.
All of us, of course, the respect's there. And look, I'm not gonna be here and say, oh, he done this, so fuck him. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say is, he has taught me a lot when I was coming up in the sport. He is a good coach. He's actually a very good coach. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there before I even speak about the truth. Yeah. He used to do a lot for me, but then used to get a lot of people saying to me, "Oh, but he's got to do that for you. He was your manager. He was your trainer." But then something happened, and then it made me think: was that real love even there? And I'll tell you why. Yeah? So when I left him, well, we decided to have a conversation about it before I left that group in the team. So we had a FaceTime conversation because weirdly I wanted to meet him. I don't know why he didn't want to meet up. He said, "Let's do FaceTime."
And this is before you left him?
This is before I left him. This is when we decided to talk about it because one of my fights got pulled out.
Okay.
Like there was some things going on and then I had to pull out.
Yeah.
So we spoken about it and then I was on a FaceTime and he goes, "How do you feel?" I said, "Look, bro, Unc, this is how I feel. I feel tired." I said, when I lost my fight, I was straight back in the gym. I said, when 3-4 of my fights in my debut got cancelled, I was straight back in the gym. I said, now I'm tired. And my other coach, who used to train with me all the time, Ade, he said, on the FaceTime as well, he said, "Is that more mentally?" I said, "Yeah, more mentally." But so anyways, me and Tundi, we spoke about, separating, this is that, because he's the one I said, "Look, even if you go somewhere else, I'll be right behind you."
Okay,
I said,
fair enough, yeah.
I said, "You know what? I respect this man. I respect this man because of what he said. He said he's still with me. He's not salty that I left or nothing. I'm going to leave, whatever." A week or two went past. He calls me. And goes, "Yo, listen, there's a certain way, I can't get with certain fighters that leave me, but you're different, you're family." And I said, "You know what?" I said, "This guy's real." And maybe all that love was real.
Of course.
Has to be real if you're saying that to me, you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? But then, I met a new team. Will Jones, at Ed Gym, Ian, all them lot there. Big up to them as well, because they taught me a lot of stuff as well.
Big up them, man.
So I announced it now. As soon as I announced it, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna message Tundi, see how he is. I went on WhatsApp, blocked.
No way.
Yeah. Went on Instagram, blocked. Went on Facebook, blocked.
Wow.
So I said, this has to be a prank or something. That has to be. So I messaged him on iMessage, and I said, this is what I said, yeah? Not even angry. I messaged him, I said, "I thought you was not going to treat me like these other fighters." Guess what he done? Blocked me on that as well. So I thought...
For no reason.
So in my head, I thought, yeah.
I think, do you know what? He probably didn't expect you to actually leave. He thought you might just be saying it.
Probably.
Look, think about it. He's giving you all the good talk until you actually posted it. And then all of a sudden...
It could be, but then again, I don't know.
Yeah,
because I never expected
what
that.
Bills is trying to say is, look, if you've got an issue, speak about it.
100%.
100%.
And the thing is, I've been quiet for too long about this situation.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, bro.
So
and honestly, again, us asking you isn't to stir
No, I know that.
anything, but it's just naturally you were a young Pakistani UK fighter who had a big career.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're
100%.
well followed, and out of nowhere, this whole thing with Tundi just dropped.
Yeah.
And there was no explanation on his side
Yeah.
of what happened
Yeah.
to a prodigy who was doing really, really well. And it might be for him, drop and move. But for you and all your followers and your fans and all your friends, especially like people like Seff
Yeah,
who followed your whole career.
Yeah.
For
They
those
were
that
like-
don't even know
yeah,
about
they
the
were like-
fighting side, it's
they were
like
like,
he was
well-
signed with Adidas. He was
Yeah,
on
like,
the
you
front
were-
page of JD.
That's
So
what I'm
even
saying.
speaking about the Adidas thing now, I get a message from Tundi.
Oh.
This is sorry about probably like a couple of days before he even blocked me.
Okay.
And he said to me, stop ordering from Adidas now because you only got that because, of course, it was through me. I didn't react no way. I still respected him. I said, oh, okay, cool.
You must have felt some type of way.
I
thinking,
did,
like, what's
but
going
you know
on
what?
here,
I had so much respect for him.
Yeah.
I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I thought, cool, move on with life. Got to be strong.
Yeah.
We're men, got to move on.
100%.
2 days later, I get a letter from Frank Warren's office saying you're not with us no more. So I said,
shit.
so,
So that was unexpected, yeah?
unexpected, but all in the same week though. So this is what I gathered in my head. I said, Tunde told them, drop me, because of course the manager contract and the promotion contract was together.
Okay.
But let's be honest here. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Tunde could have spoke to Frank and said, yo, I love this kid, the way he used to always say,
Yeah.
keep him on.
Facts.
Let his career grow. Keep him going. But he didn't do that. He dropped Adidas for me. He dropped the Frank Warren promotion for me. And I still said, you know what? I'm still a lion. I'm still a man. I'm still gonna move on. That's not gonna break me.
Real
I'm
shit.
gonna still box. You know what I'm saying? But then that's when I lost full respect for this guy. And this is what's mad, yeah? People used to message me, yo, how's Tunde? I say, he's good, bro. I just spoke to him the other day. He's good. I still used to hold his respect. So look, if he ever watches this, like, it's mad. I just don't understand. To
Where
me,
it went wrong. Like, you
it's
didn't even get an explanation.
I don't
of
understand why. Because look, you can't be with someone 5 years, every single day of your life.
Just drop them like
Yeah,
that.
Eating in my house. I'm eating in your house. Drops you like that. Was I like family to you, or was I just a fighter to you? Because that's what it showed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, look, he potentially, in my eyes, could have been a great man. He had knowledge. He had bravery. He had everything. But that ruined it.
It still don't make no sense though.
Yeah,
Why?
and there's still no clarification
Yeah.
on. And since then, just for the record, you've not spoken to him.
Not spoken to him, and bro, the truth is, I don't give a fuck. That's the
Yeah.
truth. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't
Too
want
much has happened since then.
Too much
innit?
has happened, bro. Like, look here. Let's say I had a young fighter. I'm the coach.
Yeah.
Let's say he said, you know what, things ain't working out because there wasn't working out at the end. In
Yeah.
the start, it was beautiful. He
Yeah,
taught me
yeah.
a lot. I saw a lot. And yeah, so let's say I had a young fighter now. He's gone. I don't know what he's going through.
Exactly.
I just dropped this for you, dropped that for you. I dropped everything for you. So let's be real. You moved salty, but there was a reason. You tried ruining me in a way, but you didn't ruin me.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. See, without
Yeah.
you know, I've spoken to you about it before,
Yeah,
anyways. But
I never said nothing to you.
That's literally how it seems. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? At the end of the day, you know what? He's left me, so fuck him.
Yeah.
Even though he gave it all that family talk and everything like that. That's
But
how it looks.
Sorry,
Yeah.
boys, to cut you, but
No,
you
no,
know,
cool.
for managers and promoters and people like him who literally hold your career in the palm of their hand, bro, I found it very selfish and childish, you know, just from what you're telling us. So no one come at me for saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just from what we know.
You know, like you just said, bro, 5 years for a kid to think, oh, you know, I'm in safe hands, man. I've got
100%.
people like Tundi or another coach, and to think they just dropped you and broke all your dreams and all your hopes and everything in one hit. I find that very, very, very out of order, bro. I
It's
really
weird.
do.
It's weird. To me, it's very weird. I still pray that thing comes out his heart, or whether he's got in his head, or whatever it is. I still pray that for him because, like I said, I shared a lot of laughs with him, and I'm a very grateful person.
Alhamdulillah,
He's
yeah.
done a lot for me. But the truth is the truth. Me speaking about this, no one could get upset
No, of course not.
because I held it in my heart for so long.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
going to
think-
ask the obvious question that I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sure
go
a
on.
lot of your followers will probably ask. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
It's not no secret that you're really close with Anthony Yarde.
Yes, my
So-
brother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big up Anthony Yarde.
Yes.
But we also know that obviously Tundi is his trainer.
Yeah.
So has there ever been like any sort of like mutual link-ups or like any information passed through?
Look here, I'm gonna say this, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanna send a little message to everyone in the world as well, right? Because a lot of people speak about people the way they are when they're dead. They don't speak real to them or about them until they're dead.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna speak real now about Anthony and what he's done for me. Number one, Anthony has always been such a positive guy. Every day, laughing, joking.
Yeah.
He's been such a good vibe to have around. He can never be there and you're like, oh.
It's never a dull moment.
It's never a
with him,
dull
innit?
moment.
Yeah, man.
Good heart. He never used to talk bad about people,
Respect, man.
which I loved.
Yeah.
And he always taught me, never say your goals and your plans to people, because people's energy, and obviously we call it nazar,
Nazar, of
Yep,
course.
yep.
can destroy your plans. And bro, what does that sound like? All this stuff, this character, the way I'm speaking about his character,
Yeah.
it sounds a lot like what Islam teaches us.
Of course.
So Anthony, he's a real brother. He's a great character,
Yeah.
and I love him dearly, bro.
Big
Like,
up Yarde,
honestly,
man. Yeah.
like you lot know.
Of course.
Look, I never used to let people say nothing about Tundi, even after Tundi dropped me.
Yeah.
But Anthony, I would always.
It's got a special place for
bro,
you, innit?
special
Yeah,
place
yeah.
in my heart. Honestly,
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
I got a
yeah.
lot of friends in boxing.
Of course.
You know, Yazz, you know people in boxing. I know
Yeah,
people in boxing. Seff, you know people in boxing. But I think out of everyone,
Yeah.
he's got that special place in my heart, in my boxing world. Honestly, like, he's a real older brother to me,
Yeah.
and he's taught me so much and shown me so much. So,
I'm gonna pick out one little thing. Yeah, these lot used to have the sickest handshakes.
oh, we still do.
Mental.
We still do, you dig? Yeah, we still do. We still
Like a
do.
little, like probably, I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about a 3-minute long one, like all of that, you know, all that. Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little
Yo.
360.
Yeah.
So, bro, obviously, even off camera, you speak really highly of Yarde.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know, and that isn't just for the podcast, but you do actually
100%.
pay homage
Yeah.
to
That's
him
my brother.
as a brother. And
Yeah.
that's respect, my bro.
Come on.
To think that, you know, even though you had a few ups and downs with the team, you still
there.
managed to find someone who you look up to and
Million
have
percent.
that respect for. Because let's be honest, bro, look, no one's career is going to last forever.
No.
You're all going to move on and everyone's going to have their things. And sticking to that subject of looking up to people,
Yeah.
for your inspirations and the influences you've received in your life, bro,
Mm-hmm.
who do you look up to? And, you know, is there anyone that you'd like to say, you know what, thank you for being there, or away from boxing, you know, in your personal life?
Well, look, as a Muslim,
Alhamdulillah.
our role model for everyone should be, of course, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi
Sallallahu
wasallam.
alayhi wa sallam. Big respect, man.
I even got a book that I read at home
Yeah.
of this character, and how
Amazing.
kind he was, how brave he was, how gentle he was, and you know, I try.
We
to
all try, my
follow
bro.
that,
Most
yeah.
important
thing, man. Yeah.
I try to follow that. I try to show the younger kids this is how you should be. But of course, if we're talking about today, in life, that people that are alive and people that are with you, I gotta say, my role model is my dad.
Oh, deep.
Yeah, my
Deep.
dad, bro. Like, look.
Big up, uncle, man.
Yeah, come on. And for those
Yeah,
that
big up uncle,
yeah,
man.
and if you know, you know. My dad, look, growing up, we went through a lot as a family.
Serious
yeah?
guy.
For those that know, yeah, and bro, he is a serious guy. You
Can I
know?
say that as well?
Serious. Serious.
Nah, but look, man, like you lot said,
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Alhamdulillah, I'm blessed to have a dad like that. And I'll tell you why.
Alhamdulillah.
Me growing up,
Yeah.
he was like a superhero to me.
Yeah, man.
Because I used to hear this about him, that about him. I used to hear how strong he was, how brave he was, and how this.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
all I said in my head was, this is how I want to be. I want to be my dad
Times 2.
times 2.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah. You won't be times 2. Yeah, they'll never.
Nah, but
Nah, I know what you mean,
Of
though.
course,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
learning from him. Even if I could be half of him.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm gonna do that, you know. And of course, growing up, I used to see and hear how much he protected people, his own people, how much how brave he was.
Yeah, yeah.
How he used to stand up for his own people. So, bro, that's what I try to do today, and the respect he used to get. And alhamdulillah, that's from Allah, the respect he's given us. So,
Alhamdulillah, man.
my dad's definitely the guy I look up to, and he's the guy I still do look up to. So,
MashaAllah.
Big up.
You can't beat him in stamina, though.
oh
Bro,
no,
big
no,
geezer.
he's serious,
But
serious,
Uncle
serious,
respects it, but
serious.
he still goes for jogs.
Still goes to jogs
Now,
and
but his
swims.
legs are like this. Mashallah,
Solid,
bro.
man, solid guy, man,
geezer.
solid
But it's lovely, bro, to think
Alhamdulillah.
that, you know, Do you think so much of your father, bro? And you're
Yes.
lucky to have your father, because obviously me and Seff, we don't
I know.
have our fathers
I know,
anymore.
of course,
And
man.
for people that are watching this, you know, again, is that we don't get this opportunity much during podcasts to speak about how special your parents are, bro.
100%.
And I feel like naturally, not intentionally, but naturally, we tend to take that for granted, bro.
Yeah.
Just like we do our mothers or even good friends, bro. How special are good friends,
Yes,
you know?
yes, yes.
We don't really pick up the phone and call them every day and say,
Yeah.
oh, you're a top guy, or, you know, I love you
Exactly,
and stuff.
exactly.
But again, if your parents are alive, and it's lovely to know that you've come on a podcast, you know, pay homage to your own father, bro.
100%.
A lot of people would, if people ask that question, they always would say, oh, you know,
In your case, like Muhammad Ali.
yeah, or
Mike Tyson.
a role model. I'm sure you've got your...
Who's one of my guys?
Yeah,
yeah.
because that was going to be your next question. The next
Yeah.
question.
Oh, sorry. Cut.
You know, no, go.
Do it again.
You know, because obviously, bro,
Do it again.
as a private
Sorry,
joke.
private joke.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so bro, obviously that's your personal life. But obviously, as a sporting hero,
Yes.
you must look up to a lot of amazing boxers in the past, bro.
Bro.
So I want to do something different with you. Like, we've never
Yes.
done this before, but I want to ask you
Ask me. Go on, let's
a
ask
few
me.
things about boxing, that just to get your IQ.
Yes,
Just
yes. Let's get it, let's
one-word
get it.
answers, yeah?
Yeah. One
So
word.
I'll ask you 5, yeah.
One word?
Yeah, one
Alright,
word,
cool.
yeah. So
Alright,
if I
cool.
said to you, speed, who would you say?
Amir Khan.
Oh, good one.
Power.
George Foreman.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a
isn't it?
good one.
I thought
That's a
everyone was
good
in Mike Tyson.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, yeah,
No,
a
because
Wilder or
we're
someone.
talking about power. He was known as the most frightening with power. So George Foreman has got to be the one for me.
Yeah.
There's so many others, but
Yeah.
of course.
Alright,
yeah.
what about chin? Someone who had that proper.
Triple G.
Yeah.
Never been
boy.
down,
Yeah.
never wobbled.
Solid.
That guy's chin is something else. And you can still have a chin and go down, but
Yeah.
he never go down. That's the thing. So
Boxing IQ. You gotta think hard on that one, mate.
yeah, because there's a lot of pure boxers that I follow.
I'm trying to think who I
If we're saying boxing IQ, yeah, there's a lot that come to my mind. There's Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
There's Floyd Mayweather. There's so many, but I'll say them two. In
Yeah.
terms of boxing IQ,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking about old school because I love the old school.
Because
But like, yeah.
That's what I love, man. I love
it's
the old school,
interesting
man.
to ask these questions to
Yeah.
someone who's in the sport.
Yes.
The way we watch it,
Yeah,
and
we
the
do-
way
yeah.
you analyze it,
It's
is a
different.
bit different.
I study
isn't
it.
Yeah. And finally, bro,
I still study it.
Whose career would you say has been the best career? And if you could go anywhere near that, you'd be a happy bunny.
You know what? Yeah, this is a hard question. I'll tell you why.
I know. Because
you
there's
got-
no right answer.
There's
for
no
it.
right
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
for it, and I'll tell you why. You got Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
What is it? 8 divisions. That's something that's never happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So, who wouldn't want to be an 8 division champion? That's something I would love to do. But then you got Floyd Mayweather, undefeated. You got Andre Ward, undefeated. Went out a perfect time in his career. So there's so many, but I don't know, bro. You know what? Shall I be honest with you? If there's one career, I'll say is Muhammad Ali. And I'll tell you why. The impact he had on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
That
I want to
legendary
make an
status.
impact. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
He had something different in boxing.
You know what, bro? Obviously, sticking to the impact of sports. And then again, we're
Yes.
not just saying this because Amir Khan's a good friend of all of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
But I would say Amir Khan.
Yeah.
And I think the reason for that,
Yes.
being a British Pakistani.
Yeah, let's speak about this. Yeah, because
Because I don't think he gets the homage he deserves.
He don't.
100%.
And I'm not one person, bro, who sits on here and bigs up my friends, or because everyone's got a side to them. Everyone's got great sides. Everyone's got a naughty side. Everyone's
Of
got
course.
everything. It's just the way
We're human,
life
we're
is.
human, yeah.
We're all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I always think,
It's just because he's out there.
Yeah,
It gets
'cause-
spoken about more.
yeah,
because what I think with him, what he did for us as a community, bro,
Massive.
in life in general. Like we go out, and now people take Pakistanis seriously.
Yep.
And before him, Jolo, there was Prince Nassim. Respect to him, one of the greatest fighters ever. Of
course.
but to cut you off, sorry.
Yeah.
Prince Nassim is Arab, Yemen.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Amir
We're talking
Khan
about
is a Pakistani Asian boxer
Yes.
Exactly.
who's done so much for the community.
Exactly.
In and out of the ring,
And look,
including his
here.
charity.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Speaking about Khan, you get certain boxers, get a bit of clout, and they think they're too big.
Yeah.
I never personally got that. I don't know why. I thought in my head you should pay homage to who was there before you. All these great boxers out there. But if we're speaking about the Asian community, Amir Khan's done it the most. And will there be another Amir Khan? I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. Silver Olympic
I don't think there will be.
medalist. Silver Olympic medalist, bro.
I
at
hope
17.
there is,
Yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
think there will
is.
be.
I hope there is. You know
And
what
it
I'm
isn't
saying?
because, again, he's our friend. It's because
It's the truth.
once someone does it once, bro, the impact will never be the same.
Never be the same.
Yeah.
You will always be,
It's already been done.
he's the next AK.
Yes. That's
Or he's the next British up-and-coming
100%,
fighter
100%.
after Amir Khan.
And that's what I got. I used to get told, you know, fast hands, Even if I speak about Tundi from before, he'd always say, yo, your hands are like Amir Khan.
But what
And
did
that used
you
to
get?
make me so happy. You know,
109
I swear.
119 punches, I think it was, in a minute.
No, it was 100 and...
Or something like that.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
It was
Yeah.
something
Less than a
crazy,
minute. Less
man.
than a minute. I
In a
think.
minute? Yeah,
Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Yeah.
Wow.
Less than a minute.
I'm pretty fast myself, you know. I must say.
Fast.
But yeah,
Fast,
having
fast.
No, but-
said that, because we were talking about, obviously, the impact it
Yes.
has on, you know, like you said, Muhammad Ali had that impact on the whole of the Muslim Ummah
Yeah.
as a whole. Because even
Yeah.
today, you know, people look at him and think that his career was something that no one will ever match it. Because
Yeah.
he was a great in the ring and out the ring.
Yeah.
But just naturally, I feel like homage gets paid to people when they're not alive anymore.
Not alive.
Yeah.
So, let's speak about Amir Khan now.
Yeah, of course.
Who's, alhamdulillah, alive, well, wealthy,
Yeah.
healthy.
Alhamdulillah.
And let's speak about him now, because, look, every Asian boxer out there and every Asian that wants to get into sports
Yeah.
needs to look up to him. And I'm not trying to say, like be his fanboy or whatever. I'm just
No,
saying,
of course not.
I'm just saying, pay respect.
Yeah.
You gotta pay respect to people that done it.
Of course.
He went the hard way, but he went to America, he sparred in Wildcard, you know, beat fighters like Zab Judah, Madonna, fought Canelo,
Solid
fought Crawford.
Bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
no fear in his heart, bro. And if there's one thing that I love, forget being a good fighter. I love bravery, bro, more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's one, you know, it's so weird. I always say this to people. A brave person, they look more beautiful to me. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good quote, man.
Yeah, so just to me, I always say brave is beautiful, and a brave person always looks more beautiful to me. And Amir Khan, he was someone that had no fear with nobody.
Yeah.
He was willing to get in there with anyone, and we're forgetting what he done, bro. Silver Olympic medalist
man.
at 17 years old, bro.
Mental.
Who's done that today?
No one.
No one.
No one. So, big respect to him.
Respect.
Big
man.
respect, man.
You know, inshallah, he even sees this and knows that there are people out there that pay respect to him.
Of course, man.
And that's the respect that he deserves. So big up to him, man, and
Respect,
may Allah
man.
give him and his family so much more. I mean,
Ameen, my
Ameen,
brother.
ameen.
So, Bill's obviously with you now, moving
Yes.
on to your future
Yes.
now. Because, like I said before, you've taken some time out.
yeah.
What are you doing in this time now? What's your daily? You know, I know you've gone back into your running, so maybe
Running
there is a
and
little
boxing,
return coming back,
still in-
maybe. So tell us
fair
more,
sense, boy.
Tell us
Fair
more,
sense,
bro.
boy.
Tell us how you're enjoying your mini retirement, should we say?
Okay, so we can say I'm working right now. You know, just working. Like you mentioned right now, I've been training again, running, and you know, I've been training people. I've been training people as well. You know, doing my PT.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I mean, look, back in days when I was boxing, people used to always say, "Do you do 1-2-1s? Do you do 1-2-1s?"
Bare people used to
I used
ask,
to always
man.
say no.
Yeah.
But now I got time, so why not make time for the people?
Do you know why they used to ask? Because he used to always stuff his face with so much pizza and burgers, but still have a six-pack at the end of
No,
it.
but look, I was very disciplined. Like, I used to always have this pattern throughout the week. Discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Like, not eat nothing.
Not even
bad.
one chip.
Not one chip. Not even one chip. Not even one crisp.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. I saw that.
Not even Rudy.
Before
Nothing,
the-
yeah, but mate.
Yeah, bro.
Bill,
So,
you know what? There was something that came to my mind, and I'm sorry to bring it up.
No, bring it
Because you're talking about being real and discipline and
yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And just recently, bro, your Instagram got hacked.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And I don't think it got hacked, it got disabled by Instagram.
It got disabled by Instagram,
And
yeah.
that was, you know, I remember when you called me about it, and I was actually shocked about it.
Yeah.
Because you're one of the people, but at the same time, you never held back with what's obviously going on in Palestine.
Around the
And
world, yeah.
It means a lot to you as a man. Like, you know,
It does.
from this podcast, if you don't know Bills, you can tell that he's very passionate about, you know, what's going on around the world or
100%.
things that are affecting a community or a
Yes.
country or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want your feelings on that, bro, because obviously they never gave you. Tell us how you got banned from there, full stop, bro, and how it felt. Because obviously for me it was like, how did that even happen, bro?
Exactly.
And but to be fair, you weren't even too. You didn't even go too in.
You didn't go too ham as well,
Yeah, like you know, how, bro, do you think, you know, naturally because you got involved with the whole backing side, and maybe because you are a famous guy online, or you've got boxing, or maybe they held that against you?
Maybe so. And the thing is, that's so mad, yeah, because I was uploading, in the start, I remember I was uploading a lot.
Yeah.
Every day. But then I realized they shadow ban you. So your views get less.
Yeah.
So I still kept doing it. But then I thought, you know what? Let me take a little break from it. Let everything rise back up, and I'm going to speak about it again. Because look, of course, what's happening in Palestine is unspeakable.
Of course,
like
man.
it's so mad. But
May Allah bless our brothers and
bless
sisters
Amir.
in Palestine,
But
man, and around the world.
Around the world. And with anyone dying, I'll speak up for it. Like,
course,
anyone getting bullied, getting hurt, I'll always speak up for it. But what's been happening in Palestine, it's happened for so many years that people don't know. So I thought, if there's something to speak about, we got to speak about it.
Of course.
So, look, alhamdulillah, you lot put me on your platform now. You lot, alhamdulillah, doing your thing. I've seen it. You lot doing your thing. I love it. I love seeing it. I love seeing my people do good. And so, like I said, I'm on this platform now, alhamdulillah, and I'm going to speak about it. What's been going on around the world? With one little thing I'm happy with, though. Everyone's waking up now. They're seeing it more.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
brother.
They're seeing it more.
Well said.
Yeah, so going back to my Instagram, kept trying it out. Went on Instagram one day. A day after we went to the fight, Anthony Yarde fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next day, looked at it and I said, hold on, where's my Instagram? It said it's disabled. So I thought, this probably I'm going to refresh it and it'll be back there. It'll be back there. It can't be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Reception and that.
Refreshed. I said, okay, it's still disabled. So I remember I called you. I said, bro, my Instagram's disabled. You said, yeah, you'll get back, don't worry, I said, yeah, cool. He said it, I'll get back. Days went on, I tried appealing for it.
Yeah.
They even said, you cannot appeal again. So they basically said, we're never hearing.
It's not gone. It's gone.
It's deleted. It's deleted.
It
bro.
didn't
No
exist.
reason.
Well, the reason was obvious. I mean, it was because I was
obviously,
speaking about the Palestine situation.
But they wouldn't say that, would they? Though.
They
obviously?
wouldn't say that.
No.
But look, the truth is, that's not going to stop me.
Yeah.
Because I made a new Instagram. Bilal Ali Boxing, by the way.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna have all your links in the
Yeah.
Over here, wherever's going to be. But yeah. So,
Allow it, man. Making the edit hard for me, bro. What do you mean right here? No, it's going to be in the link, bro.
yeah, so,
I like that one.
so I made a new one.
Yeah.
So, look.
Go again.
Bit of a
We
shit
go
one
again.
though.
Yeah.
Here's a shocker. Here's a
Because
shocker.
Naturally, bro, anyone who's not speaking about it,
Yeah.
I think they should be fucking banned.
Yeah.
Million
no.
percent.
Because it's not in a rude way. They
No.
sit on the fence. But with you, it was more like, you know, whatever's happening around the world, whether it's Palestine, whether it's Europe, whether it's Africa, wherever it is. Anywhere where there's wrongdoing or anywhere
Any
there's
unjust.
loss of life, bro, innocent life, we should be able to speak up without the fear
100%.
of being deleted off
100%,
a platform. Because people
100%.
speak about open speech and free speech and...
I'm surprised Yazz ain't been taken away.
Yeah, because if anyone went ham,
You
it's
went
you.
ham.
I tell you why. I went ham for simple
Not even
reasons,
stories,
bro.
posts.
But you know why, bro? Because when you realise something's going wrong,
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to sit back, bro. And I'm one of
Course
them
not.
people,
I
look,
love
bro, no one wants their social media taken away, whether it's your TikTok, your YouTube, your Instagram.
Nobody.
But there's a bigger judge.
100%.
Yeah, of
And
course.
when that judge when you get on the bad side of that judge, no one's saving you, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know, the only thing we have got is a voice.
That's it.
People say, bro, there's nothing your post can do, or there's nothing, but bro, even if one person can get awareness from it, bro, and someone who doesn't know what's happening, even though it's a bit stupid not to, but
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
people out there who think it's fair.
Yeah,
100%.
Bro, it's crazy.
100%.
There are people out there who think, oh yeah, whatever's happening out there,
Yeah.
it's a fight, bro. It's a war. Let them
that's what
fight.
they think. They think it's a war.
Bro, it's not a war.
It's not a war.
You know,
It's ethnic
And
cleansing.
Yeah.
It's ethnic cleansing at the highest level, bro.
100%.
And that's the why with people, it's no point speaking about people who don't understand it. You're just going to make yourself get into a fight, and it could lead to not violence, but it could lead to a really heated debate. But you might start disrespecting each other to a different level.
Yeah.
And there is a way of giving dawah.
Yeah.
I always say,
Yeah.
Yes.
if you are going to give dawah to any person or make them see the truth, it isn't through fists
No.
or swearing or shouting. It's about knowledge and education, bro.
Yes.
Because we can change the world with just the way we talk.
1,000,000%.
And you want to show them that Islam is a peaceful religion.
Which it is.
You shouldn't be obviously giving dawah in an aggressive way where people think, nah, you know what, I don't want to go towards that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, but like I said, bro, respect to you for coming out with it,
Yeah.
because that was the most important thing.
100%.
And
100%.
that for you was, for me, watching you do that, bro, I'm not saying it's great that your Instagram got taken, but at the same time, it showed your heart's in the right place, bro.
And I also mentioned,
Yeah.
even when I made my new Instagram, I
Yeah.
said, look, if there was a reason for me to come back to boxing, the reason will be to have a voice for the
Yep.
people and a platform for the people.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
even look, the people in Palestine, if you look can somehow hear me, just know all the Muslims are behind you. And look,
Alhamdulillah, of course.
we're sorry.
Alhamdulillah.
We're sorry that we can't do more. But trust me, we wish we can.
Ameen.
But we're making dua for you lot. I think that's the most important thing we can do right now.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And better days are going to come, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So-
May Allah bless them, man.
Ameen.
So, bro, at that point, my bro, obviously we spoke about a very, that ending would probably be the best way to end the
Brilliant.
podcast.
Yes.
And at that point, bro, thank you so much.
Thank you.
for
Big up,
your
my bro,
time.
Speed.
Nah, I appreciate
It
that.
means a lot to us, bro. You're looking $1 million.
Thank you so
Come on.
much.
See the nice boxing chains
right,
go
come
on
on.
in.
Come on.
Go on in and
So at that point, guys, hope you liked what you saw. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And hit the bell notification so you don't miss none of our uploads.
And Bills, if you'd like to wrap up the podcast in your own words,
Just give them a
That'd be
date when you're
amazing.
coming back to boxing.
Hey, you lot, stay tuned. We know we got a lot of things planned, a lot of things coming. Bilal is back officially. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's go, baby.
take that how you want. Bills is back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yarde the core.